Today we're going to talk about 10 actors I think that will take over Hollywood in the next 10 years. These are actors that some have been Oscar nominated already, some haven't, and I could see some having them in the next 10 years or even the next 5 years. We'll see. With this list, we could see the diversity in terms of actors that are in more like indie movies and some that are already in mega blockbusters even today. These are 10 actors I think that will take over Hollywood and will be on top of the world and be as great as some of the others, as like Emma Stone, the Kate Winslets, the Leos, the Christian Bales, all of these. At number 10, I have Millie Bobby Brown. A lot of you probably already know her from Stranger Things, and this is one of the reasons I've picked her. Obviously, she's great in that show. She's already been in it for now the 4th season coming up soon next year, and I think she'll continue to be great in that show. But I think I would like to see her in more indie roles, so to see her performance transcend even further in the next 10 years and just maybe see her get an Oscar nomination in the future. But right now she's doing great, but I would like to see her do even different roles than she is right now. Even though she already has a movie like Enola Holmes already out on Netflix as well, I can definitely see the potential in her for the next 10 years, and I could see her striving and becoming even a bigger superstar.
Was occupying a large part of Lebanon. Today, Syria has become a home for seven.
A gift that will last forever from the Harmony Treasures collection.
Number 9, we have Jharrel Jerome. A lot of you might know him, some of you might not, but he starred in the Ava DuVernay series When They See Us on Netflix, and he was one of the best actors in that series, probably even the best, I would say. So I could definitely see him in the future getting some sort of Oscar nomination, and I think he already won an award for that series previously in the Critics' Choice Awards, but I could already see him being a superstar in the next 10 years if he wants to stay in that indie lane and drama lane. And he even had a small role already in Moonlight, so I could definitely see him continuing on as a drama star.
You should call my mom. Make sure she's okay.
We're here to make sure that you're okay, Corey.
Me?
Yes, we are here for you.
You're here for me. Nah, I've been here forever, sir. I'm not sure what you mean.
There's anything.
I've been here forever, sir.
All right.
I don't know what you mean.
All right, come on, let's go, kid.
Coming in at number 8, I have Thomasin McKenzie, if I'm saying that correctly, but she's from New Zealand, and she's already been in great movies such as Jojo Rabbit and Leave No Trace, which was her breakout performance. And I could already see her being a superstar in the next 10 years, but also staying in that drama acting lane in more indie films in the next coming years. She already has been in a movie called Old by M. Night Shyamalan, and she has another movie coming out, Last Night in Soho by Edgar Wright. So I could already see her being a great either more indie superstar or being even in the Hollywood blockbuster range.
Sorry for making you worry about me. If we had a phone, I could have called you.
Always been able to communicate without all that.
I think it might be easier on us if we try to adapt.
At number 7, we have Kelvin Harrison Jr. Some of you might have seen him in a lot of A24 movies from now. He's been in It Comes at Night and Waves, which I think was his breakout performance in the last couple of years. Continue seeing him in those drama roles, and especially since I've seen him now in smaller roles in like The Trial of Chicago 7 by Aaron Sorkin, and I could definitely see him in other similar roles in the future. He already had another indie hit as well in Loose, which I thought he was great in as a student. Kelvin Harrison Jr. will be a superstar in the next 10 years if he sticks to the indie drama lane, and probably be Oscar nominated as well.
Took the keys from your office and he's been drinking.
This is bullshit.
Don't talk to your mother like that.
She's not my mom. All right, you're not my fucking mom. My real mom is dead. All right? She doesn't talk to me like a fucking condescending bitch like you, bitch.
Shut up right now.
I am your mom.
No, you're not my fucking mom, all right?
Tyler.
I am.
You pathetic, Catherine.
Tyler, D's back.
You pathetic.
I am.
You're not a real woman.
Coming in at number 6, I have Anya TaylorJoy, which a lot of you probably already know her from the Netflix series Queen's Gambit, which has been super popular since last year. But I think she's been even a greater actress in some other films already, and The Witch, and also the movie Split by M. Night Shyamalan. And she'll continue to be a great actress in the future. She already has 2 big movies coming out this year, and Last Night in Soho and the Northman next year, working again with Robert Eggers, and this time with Edgar Wright. Alongside her in Last Night in Soho is also Thomasin McKenzie, which I talked about before. So I think she'll continue being a great actress in Hollywood, and she'll probably get an Oscar nomination, if not a win, the next 5 years.
Did you ever hear her play?
Of course.
Yes, but did you ever really listen? Alma was not pathetic. She was stuck. There's a difference. She didn't know how to get out of it. Pathetic? Well, I'm looking at pathetic.
Coming in at number 5, we have Lucas Hedges, which has already been an indie drama star since the movie Manchester by the Sea, coming out by A24 as well. So he's already been known for getting an Oscar nomination for that movie and being as an indie star mainly. And he's already been in other drama similar movies, especially independent movies, along with A24, such as Waves, and also has been in Lady Bird with Saoirse Ronan, as well as being with Calvin Harris Jr. on Waves, and has also done movies with Honey Boys with Shia LaBeouf. So he's already coming on as an indie drama actor, and he'll continue being that if he wants to, but he's succeeded so far in that lane as having already an Oscar nomination, and probably will continue to do so, and maybe even win one in the next 10 years.
What are you trying to do? You can't have me in the fucking room knitting for 2 hours.
How are your suds right now?
70.
Okay, let's bring it down. I want you to name 4 objects and let them bring you to the
Door,
moment.
face, light bulb.
Snap the rubber band with each item.
Shoe, shoe, shoe.
One of the more popular actresses on this list is Zendaya at number 4. And she's been one of the leading actresses now for the past, I would say, 2 to 3 years. And she's been even more popular because of shows like Euphoria, and also obviously the Marvel Cinematic Universe because of her role as MJ in the Spider-Man movies. She has been popular since her start on Disney Channel, and she continues to evolve and do different roles, and I think she's going to stick to that in the next 10 years, and she continues to be a success because of doing different roles, especially now because she's coming out with Dune this month. Already been great this year in a movie called Malcolm and Marie, directed by that who did Euphoria and Sam Levinson. So she'll probably continue doing drama roles similar to that, or she might even just go and do even something completely different, but we'll have to see. But I think she'll continue doing great in Hollywood since she's become even a bigger star, and she'll probably get an Oscar nomination in the future.
Close the fuck! Bez, open the fucking door, please! I'm begging you, just open the door! Bez! You're full of shit, man. You know you make your living off of selling drugs to teenagers? And now all of a sudden you want to have a fucking moral high ground? You're a fucking dropout drug dealer. You know that? You're a fucking dropout drug dealer with 7 functioning fucking brain cells. Open the door!
3 have Tom Holland because of his role as being a leading character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Spider-Man, but also because he's been in some drama roles already as a young kid in movies like The Impossible. He'll continue being a great actor in Hollywood in the next 10 years, since he's also proving himself more and more that he could handle a drama role. But I think he'll continue being a great actor in the next 10 years, maybe even an Oscar nomination, but we'll have to see.
I don't feel so good.
You're alright.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I swear.
Number 2, we have Florence Pugh because she's been an amazing actress in Hollywood in the past 3 to 4 years already. I think 2019 was probably her best year when she came out with movies like Midsommar, Little Women, and the film Fighting With My Family, which maybe a lot of you have not seen. But I thought she was really great in that as well. She's already proven herself to be a great lead actress, and now she's going to gain even more popularity because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and her role in Black Widow as Black Widow's sister. So I think she'll continue having a great career in Hollywood in the next 10 years. She already has an Oscar nomination for Little Woman as Amy, so I think she'll be perfectly fine getting maybe even an Oscar win in the next 10 years.
I'm just a woman. And as a woman, there's no way for me to make my own money. Not enough to earn a living or to support my family. And if I had my own money, which I don't, that money would belong to my husband the moment we got married. And if we had children, they would be his, not mine. They would be his property. So don't sit there and tell me that marriage isn't an economic proposition, because it is. It may not be for you, but it most certainly is for me.
Coming in at number 1, we have Timothée Chalamet, which a lot of you probably already know as maybe even the next Leonardo DiCaprio. Out with his breakout performance in Call Me By Your Name, he's already proven himself as an Oscar-nominated actor, and now can continue to do that since he's been in movies like Lady Bird and Beautiful Boy and even The King in the last 2 years. Timothée Chalamet has already proven himself as a great actor, and I think he will in the future, and probably even win an Oscar in the next maybe even 5 years, I would say. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now let me know, who did I miss maybe on this list? Or who do you think will maybe even win an Oscar in the next 10 years from this list? Let me know your guys' opinions down below, and have a good one.